Hello, welcome in. What do we think of the new emote? We liking it? Grumpy Forgyat just dropped yesterday. For those who missed it. Sorry, I just ate, so I'm like ate a whole bunch of food and I feel like I got something in my throat. I ate some ice cream for stream. I think the dairy's messing up my throat. Throwing it back. Hell yeah. Welcome in. Welcome in, hi. Welcome in, Farah. I wanted to eat dinner sooner, but I didn't have any food in the house, so I ordered groceries like early afternoon today. And my driver got like super lost. They took like they were delivering some other orders too, and apparently they went to like the next town over. So I didn't end up getting my groceries until like 50 minutes before stream, so I had to like quickly make something quickly throw something together. Had to scarf it all down, so I think something went down the wrong pipe. My voice is all messed up. But anyways, how's your guys' weekend? How's the weekend been so far? Didn't really do much today. Still feeling, I think I'm still feeling a bit bleh because I think I'm finally over the cold I had, but you know, I'm still feeling a bit bleh because of it. Still been like oversleeping a lot. Staying up too late. Gotta get my sleep schedule in order. Depending on how long it takes for us to beat Shantae tonight, maybe it might be a bit of a shorter stream. But you know, we still probably got like the final dungeon to do, and you know, final boss might be like pretty crazy. Good so far. How about you? It's been pretty good. Like I said, I think I'm finally over the colds I had, so you know, still feeling a bit bleh, but you know, other than that, you know, it's been pretty good. It's just been hanging out, just been gaming. Oh, speaking of, I didn't have time to do my Cancer Cup trials today, my Cancer Cup matches. Round 2 just dropped like 2 hours ago. We made it through to Group A on the first round, but we all know that second round is when it gets really serious. So we'll have to see. So wish me luck on that. But other than that, yeah, it's been pretty good. Just kind of chilling. There hasn't been much to upload. I uploaded the first corpse party VOD last night. We'll have I expect that game to probably take us, you know, a couple streams. It might even take us into November, honestly. We got through the first couple chapters. We're on chapter 3 now, and you know, it took us like 5 hours. But I mean, maybe it was just the intro. You know, the intro takes a bit. You know, setting up the premise, getting the setup. So check out the Corpse Party VOD for anyone who missed. For anyone who missed yesterday's stream. You guys, I like I said, I talked with some other streamer friends, and they all say, like, you know, visual novel kind of games are kind of like anti-stream content. I was like, you know, I kind of agree for the most part. So I was like, almost gonna cancel Corpse Party, but you guys said you liked it, so I appreciate you guys sticking around for, you know, content for stuff like that. That's maybe like a bit less exciting. So we'll probably finish it. Probably keep playing. We'll probably play it every week until we finish it. I also want to do. I want to do a spooky watch along next week. I'm thinking. I have a couple ideas for what kind of spooky movie I want to watch. I've got some ideas. I'll probably make a poll next week so you guys can decide. Some good stuff, maybe some bad stuff, you know, like the usual. Yeah, I don't really have much else to talk about. What'd you guys eat for dinner today? I didn't have a lot of time, so I just kind of cooked some of the sausages I got from groceries and put them on some whole wheat bread. That's about it. And then I had some ice cream to top it off, because I just can't help myself because last night after stream I didn't have anything in the house, so I just went to the store and bought junk foods. So, and I ate one of the ice creams I got in one sitting, and then today I only had about half. Maybe I'll finish the rest after stream. Ramen. I eat a lot of ramen. I always look out for it when it's on sale. I like my favorite is the mee goreng kind of ramen. It's like the dry ramen. That's my favorite brand. I always look out for it. See if it's on sale. I totally feel you. I love stock. I always try and stock up on like struggle foods like that. Not that I'm struggling, but it's just like, you know, it's nice and it's quick, it's cheap, you know. It gets the job done. Yeah, I got a lot of those yesterday. Nice. Man, if only I had like a Costco near me. Like if I didn't live in like the middle of nowhere, like a one-horse town, and I lived in like a bigger city that had like a Costco or something, I would just like buy like a whole flat of those things. Like you can probably buy like a whole ass case of ramen at Costco. We don't have any of like those big. We don't have any of those big stores around where I live. It's like we don't have stuff like, you know, Costco. Well, I mean, I live in Canada, so Costco's are pretty rare to begin with. And you know, we don't have stuff like Sam's Club or you know, what are some of those other big name stores that Mookie always talks about? Costco, Sam's Club. Did I hear Costco? Yeah, I'm sitting here talking about how I wish I had a Costco so I could buy, you know, huge flats of instant ramen. That would be awesome. Yeah, it would be cool. It'd be save a lot of money in the long run. Not I don't have a car though, so like I would have to like wouldn't be able to get a lot per Costco run, unfortunately. Couldn't like load up my car or anything, but maybe someday. People are trying to convince they got me reading the driver manual thing. I told just to get people off my back, I told them I would get my G1 license, though I did not promise that I would drive. Cause then you gotta pay insurance and stuff, and it's like, you know, I'm a neat. Like I live pretty comfortably with what I have, but you know, don't really have a lot of extra money to spend, you know, $100 or so a month on car insurance. Don't y'all have JDs up there? JDs? JD's nuts? Is this a D's nuts joke? Is this a D's nuts joke? It better not be. He's typing it out. He's typing it out. Isn't there some wholesale place with letters? Not that I know off the top of my head. Maybe. I mean, I don't get out very much. I'm definitely the wrong person to ask. I mean, there is one called BJ's Wholesale. On God, no Trump. Oh man, what an unfortunate. See what this is what I mean when I say like you can't say like you can't say certain things anymore without like having to preface everything you say without like not in like the weird way. You can't talk about like you can't talk about feet at all anymore because like people always the internet just ruined that. You can't talk about anything feet related without people being weird about it. Certain words are just like completely ruined. Everything's got double meanings nowadays. Like it's fucked up. It's fucked up. We need to go back to, you know, when it was a simpler time. People were less terminally online. Guys have any examples of like words you can't say anymore without like having to preface everything you say? Beat's definitely up there. Maybe I should move on. Maybe I shouldn't talk about this. Anyways, anything related to the homies? Oh yeah, I definitely see what you mean, you know, because of the kiss your homies goodnight kind of thing. Yeah, I can that's definitely one of them for sure. There we go. Maybe some things are better left. Some things are better left unsaid. Oh my god, I almost I almost opened up horse game. Okay, bam. Okay, it looks like it's cropped correctly. Let's go. The horse brain rot is real. It's actually so true. I see it with my homies as well. Some of my friends, my other streamers who play horse game, they can't help but make like Uma references every time they stream something. It's true. It's very real. Okay, where? Oh shit, my cursor on screen. Oh yeah, so where were we? Oh yeah, so turns out Risky was the bad guy the whole time. That's crazy. We have to stop her by destroying some towers or something. You've got to hurry. We must destroy all 4 towers while there's still time. You've got to hurry. Where are they though? You've got to hurry. You've got to. What's the point of having all these people you can talk to? Where are they though? I don't remember where they. Oh, we should visit the store actually. We have lots of gems. Attract. Max out your rockets with top tier speed and damage. Triple fireball. Let's get the homing rockets. Let's grab the attract. Do you guys remember where we were supposed to go? Cause I sure don't. Danger vacation. Never mind about the festival. I just want to go home. Towers are collecting vitamin D from the sun. As a result, the island will become super healthy. That's my theory anyways. What's with all the shaking? Was that part of the show? You found all the other half genies? So, does that mean the show is back on? Read a nature book about octopi. Octopi have 4 legs and cannot swim. They fly through the air by firing ink. They can fly exactly 2 times before they must touch the ground again. If an octopus falls off a ledge, it is not considered to be in the air. Gee, the laws of nature are super weird. Dal is in danger. I want to go home. Oh yeah, I forgot. Wait, we can double jump now. Oh, I can see 2 of those big towers from here. I don't know. Guess how? Yeah, I mean, we'll just wander around. We'll just, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Oh yeah. So we can do this now. We can go up here now. Oh, wait. Yeah, I forgot. We have... What the heck? But that's it? Just some gems? Oh, okay, I found one. Energy collector, sun siphoning silo. Is this an actual boss? Oh, okay, well that was easy. That do be a tower. I mean, if they're all gonna be that easy, then maybe this won't take so long.
I did it!
Now for the second energy collector.
Way to go.
It really was that easy. Very nice, Plink. Very cool. Oh. Oh, maybe down here? Yeah, there shouldn't be anywhere we can't go now. I think we have all of the... I think we have all the power-ups now. Have I been here before? No. So this is a secret area. Good. What's down here? What the heck? Oh, interesting. This leads into that area. Ow. Don't forget we can heal. Another nugget? Okay. More Pac-Man? Call me Mario, how I be collecting these red coins. Oh, this... Okay, this leads back to here. I mean, there's a warp right there. I might as well just go back that way. I don't know what the point of this was then. Pac-Man? What was the point of that? Unless, actually, were you guys paying attention? Do those count as gems? Maybe that's why then. Actually, wasn't even paying attention. Were my gems going up while I was doing that? Okay, okay. I keep forgetting to check the map. I'm not gonna lie, I was not looking at the counter. That makes two of us. There's another one up here. Oh yeah, we can probably grab this now, right? Another nugget. Too mesmerized by Pac-Man. It is mesmerizing, isn't it? What are you supposed to do with this? Actually, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, I see. So they give you two ways of solving this puzzle. Metal Slag monster card. Which one was that? Wait, where is it? Oh, this guy. The Super Ball consumes less magic when used. Quick power does more damage. Frog speed drastically increases. It's kind of funny. Boomerang consumes less magic. Rockets travel faster when chasing down their foes. That might be good. Spark Dance does more damage. Yeah, this one ended up being so mid. This is one of the boss ones. Actually, Refresh Dance? Nah, no, that's like a coward. It's a coward idea. Here we go. So, it's really just gonna be like 3 of the same boss? Or 4 of the same boss? Ow. Yeah, I guess so. They couldn't have made them like a little bit different, you know, like one tower does one thing.
2 down, 2 to go.
Now for the 3rd tower. Okay, now we just go back. Oh yeah, this is a town. So we can warp back. I'm gonna assume Risky is gonna show up right after. I think so too. Okay, no. Oh yeah, we're definitely, you better believe we're gonna have another Risky fight for sure. It's the warp. Actually, let me save. Oh, here it is. Look at the map again. Probably is quicker just to go back to Arena Town. Probably gonna have to fight Risk. We're gonna have like one final fight with Risky, and then the real final boss will come out and be like, actually, it was me the whole time. You thought it was Risky the whole time because that's always been the cliche, but actually, it's always been me, the seventh Siren. That's what it's gonna be. I already know. I'm calling it right now. Incredible boss fight, really. Why even put these in, to be honest? Like, let's be real. Hey, the pattern was kind of different. The pattern was kind of different that time. Was it? Was it really? I mean, we might have. It might have just been because we rolled like different. It's probably like a randomly generated set of moves, random patterns. Which that would be my guess. It just might appear to have been slightly different. I always wonder what the Tinkerbats are doing. Mark IV. Okay, so it is like a different. Supposedly, it is like a different boss. Okay, that's definitely different. Okay, this one. Okay, it wasn't like that. That one was definitely harder. Okay, my bad. My bad for talking shit about the tower enemies.
I did it.
That's all four. Time to get back to Arena Town. Okay, good. They don't make us walk back.
I knew you could do it.
Did you?
It worked.
It worked. All four energy collectors are down for the count. That should show the flow of power. That should stop the flow of power to the edges. If that's true, then how do you explain this?
Guys, look. We're already too late. The ship is about to.
How how could she? Slightly different.
Unbelievable!
The city really was a ship.
Wow.
Wow, and not just any ship.
Airship.
Huh?
With Risky Boots at the helm. Look. Her cannons aim right for the island. What do? We need a plan, and fast. There's only one thing we can do. That's to get Shantae aboard that flying ship. Huh? Okay, show us what you can do.
What's this?
Eh?
She summoned some sort of transport device. I understand. You guys aren't going to believe this, but she's the one who made the half genies vanish during the festival. She has the ability to teleport things. So that's how they did it. Teleportation is a top tier superpower. But why did they capture us in the first place? None of us were harmed, right? And why leave you behind? She doesn't know that. But she says she's been forced to use her powers for evil long enough. She wants to help us stop the Sirens once and for all. This teleporter will send me right to the airship.
Huh?
You got all that from the few annoying screeches? Lobster Girl seems pretty okay.
Hurry!
It's time for you to go and confront Risky Boots. You must do whatever it takes to destroy that airship before it can fire.
I'm ready.
Okay, let me heal. Anything? Anything else we can grab from the store before we go? Just in case this is a, you know, you can't come back kind of scenario. Don't think we need that. Do I? I don't know. I'm tempted to buy an auto potion, but also kind of seems like kind of a bitch move. Grab Fireball instead. For those who don't know, the auto potion is essentially like it's like a fairy in Legend of Zelda. If you die, you just get res back to full HP. We'll scope out how hard it is first. Oh yeah, the classic okay, hold on. Oh, I guess I can just do this, yeah. Definitely overthinking it. Wait. Am I crazy? I don't have a gliding power of any sort. Why? How the heck? invisible platforms? Oh shit. Yeah, maybe you're right. Ah. So they didn't give me the... They didn't give me the... Oh, it's timed. Okay, that's why. I understand. But it didn't give me the plink warning. How was I supposed to know? Okay. The faller... That's me. Silly me, forgot the plink power again. They didn't give me the warning, bro. Of course, if you know, whenever you don't know the answer, it's always the seer power. You know, they're my favorite thing about this game, the seer power. Oh, what the heck? Man, but man, fuck how they use Seer Dance in this game. And her power is cool as a concept. As a concept, but in, like, on paper it sounds good, but definitely not in practice. Idiot, stupid idiot. Now the and then they give you the best power, the double jump, like right at the end of the game, which I guess makes sense. Oh, they put spikes there. Like, I get it from a power standpoint, because I guess that would have made the game a bit too easy. But yeah, and fuck the seer power up. Am I supposed to use it again here? Oh. That was an example of me overthinking it. Wait, is that... Right. A new enemy? Don't have enough magic. What the heck? Siren Soldier. Oh, these are sirens. What the heck? So there's definitely more than 7. There's like a whole bunch of them. That was like, you know, we're at least up to like 20 at this point. Not the forbidden metal, not the foreground metal beam. Evil game design. I hate that. Oh shit. Apparently this guy is also a siren, which is interesting. Oh shit. So there are men sirens as well. I don't like this room. You can just heal. You know what? Get rid of this and equip this. Oh, it heals for way more. Okay, that Mail on stream. I hate it. Male streamer. Blech. Disgusting. Where's my comfy, cozy Stardew Valley streamer? Ah. Wait. Give me that. Gasp. Okay. I see the problem here. Hey yo, hey. The Shiggy Wiggy. Hi. What's going on here? Oh, it's not like Hollow Knight where if you hold down long enough, you can the screen like pans down. Okay, yeah. That seemed a bit too good to be true. So if I go like then just yeah, okay. Mail on stream. Too many males in this game for sure. Bolo, Professor Gadget, or whatever. No, Professor. Bro, you got way too much HP. You need to get your ass out of here. Any time now. Are you serious? Squid Baron? Oh, true. Actual grossest male. How much HP do you guys have? Get your ass out of here. Oh, I think I know why. It's because there was like multiple of them. Like I'm just farming at this point. Do they not stop spawning? Is this a... I mean, I'll farm healing items. Yeah, I think they just don't stop spawning. A Siren man? My favorite superhero. Okay, this is a bit silly. This is a little bit ridiculous. We need to rename the game to Shantae and the Infinite Sirens. I'm starting to think there's a little bit more than 7, guys. Starting to think there's like 100,000 sirens actually. just go. Oh yeah. Purify the water. Frog. Oh, okay. I see the vision. Oh, okay. So that I have to unhit that. Ah, I hit the platform. Yeah, I was wondering when like the platforming thing was, because this is another common trend in Shantae games, is that the last like quote unquote dungeon, there's always like some stupid CBT platforming puzzle. I thought, okay. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Definitely not as bad as the... Doesn't seem to be as bad as the Parrot's Curse one. That was definitely the worst. Oh. Are you serious? Those enemies are annoying. I have to do this again. Bro, get your ass out of here. Siren Soldier. Oh, I didn't check out the card for this. The Quake Dance consumes less magic when used. That's kind of nice. Okay, make sure we heal. Cause damn, everything hits like a truck in this game. Switch to... I should be using Bubble against annoying projectile enemies like that. Okay, that wasn't that bad. No, not the disappearing platforms. The Shantae Crusher 9000. Gotta have a squishing segment in my 2D platformer. Can't live without it. Can't live with them, can't live without it. Cheeky heal. Okay, okay. Siren Man. Okay, another one of these. These become a lot easier once you realize that the dash gives you invincibility frames. It's like the shade cloak. Shade cloak and Hollow Knight. I just can't play any 2D platformer Metroidvania game without thinking about comparing it to Hollow Knight anymore. I guess can you just you can just run through this with bubble. Of course, there's a spike pit there. Okay, and then like there we go. Pokeball. Bubble's kind of OP. I definitely should be abusing that more. Ah, I see. Hmm. Oh shit. This definitely feels very like final dungeon. Get out of here. You could never be the Buzzy Beetle. No golden crab. Okay, watch out for the merman. Definitely a big epic dungeon. Ow. I can just do this, can I? Yeah. I can just cheat. Can just cheat with my bubble power. Another one of these guys. Ow, wasn't paying attention. Ow. Oh, that's not fair. He spawned right on top of me. I guess that also works. Ah. There we go. There we go. We've got like a bunch of crabs. I'm just gonna eat one, I think. Oh yeah, it also gives you magic. Maybe I should have farmed that. I should have stayed in that room and farmed those guys. No. Might have been smart. Thank God this isn't a Castlevania game and you don't get knockback when you get hit. Okay. Oh. Okay. That would really suck. Okay, I see. Okay. Oh, wait, I see. Hold on. Have to go this way. Stupid snakes. Okay. Damn, this really is a gauntlet. This definitely does feel. This definitely probably is the final and the finale. Wish you could jump down. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. Easy. Okay. I see what we're doing here. Man, imagine if I didn't have bubbles. This would probably be really frustrating. Ooh, all these broken cages. Wait, was there a bunch of like trapped sirens on board and Risky had no idea? What's this for? Oh, this is probably to go. That's probably to go back home, right? It has to be. Wait.
Are you okay?
It's you! Thank goodness you're here. Wait, what are you doing here? What's the mayor doing here? But how in the world did you get up here? He's behind it, isn't he? He was like, he shape-shifted. This guy's been like the Seven Siren the whole time and she's just like shape-shifting into the mayor or something. No time to explain. Please, you've got to help me. See, I fucking knew it, bro. We called it right at the start. This guy has been behind it the whole time. I don't think he was like the main villain, but he probably like working with the Siren the whole time. You've interfered with my plans for the last time.
To keep you under lock and key.
Oh, yeah, so never mind. I was right. He's like a shapeshift. She's like a shapeshifter. Oh, it's risky. What? It was risky the whole time? Huh?
You done with the mayor?
I haven't done anything with him. Your mayor
Doesn't exist.
You mean
You were the mayor all along?
no fucking way.
and performance.
The imperfections make the character, don't you agree?
But why, Risky?
Why trick everyone like that? Well, you see, years ago I discovered this island and the ship buried deep underground. It was magnificent. A vessel fit for a queen. I simply had to have it. While I was exploring the ship, something unusual happened. From deep within the darkness, I hear the voice of the Empress. You're talking about the Seventh Siren. Yes, the leader of the Sirens. She told me that long ago, she and her Siren underlings had come to take control of this island. The Sirens fed on the villagers, draining their life force, leaving them with only empty husks. Disgusting. But this island had a guardian genie, and this genie would not stand by and watch her people be devoured. The Empress and the genie battled, and in the end, the genie allowed herself to be consumed by the Empress. And in doing so, she destroyed the Empress's restorative powers from the inside. The Empress discovered that she could no longer feast on mortals, only on the life force of genies. And with no more genie life force to sustain her, the Empress starved and was no more. All that remained of her once great power was a whisper in the darkness. Upon hearing her story, I realized that she and I share a common enemy. So I offer her a deal, an arrangement that would benefit both of us. You are good on your word, Captain Boots. At first I doubted the existence of half-genies, but now I see that you were right. Half-genies really do exist, and by taking a small portion of each of them, my physical form has been restored. The contract between us has been fulfilled.
5 drops of genie life force in exchange for the ship.
And what of the genie's spell? Is it broken?
Yes.
Look, like my siren sisters, I can feed on mortals once more.
I will live forever and beyond. Go.
Make whatever preparations you need.
Ship is yours.
Men, we've captured the brat.
Power down the weapons, and prepare to escort the Empress back to her island at once.
I will dispose of this half-genie runt myself.
Wait.
I have an even better idea. This body lives, true, but is old and weak. What would you say say to a new bargain? Your strength in exchange for my immortality.
Treachery!
Owned, idiot. Damn, guess you shouldn't made that bargain with the evil final boss siren, huh?
Now this is more like it.
What have you done to Risky?
Honestly, deserved. I've absorbed her life force and added it to my own. Well, what do you think?
Risky.
Hear me, my soldiers. Turn the ship around. I'm going to drain the life force of everything on this island. And then blow it clean off the map.
No!
No, please, no more Siren men. I can't kill anymore. Hit him with this.
Get Risky back.
Never. It's time to take this body for a test drive.
Yourself.
Empress Siren, the 7th Siren. All right.
Go.
There's projectile idiots. Okay, that one you can't block. Ow. Ow. Wait. Oh, that's hard to dodge. Ow. Love me contact damage. That works. Damn, you're fucking beefy. This can't be like the final boss. No way. That's not fair. Ow. She's got a lot of HP. Ow. Ow. Holy shit. Keel over, bitch. Or maybe this is the fight you're supposed to lose? Very possible. This series does that sometimes. Okay, no, she's just had a lot of HP. That didn't feel very final boss. There's definitely like a phase 2. You're much stronger than I was led to believe. How could one with tainted life force like yours survive my attacks? No matter. I'll simply use all of my power.
Your doom.
Yeah, here's like the real final boss. Oh yeah. Ultra Empress Siren, Queen of the Seven Sirens.
Let's go.
Oh wow, this is... Oh, I see. I see. Well, this is disorienting. Holy shit. Ow. Where's the next weakness? Oh, like way the fuck down? Oh my god, this is gonna take forever, isn't it? Ow. Oh my god, please. Stop moving. Yeah, this is something else. Ow. Whatever, it's the final boss, I don't care. At least it appears to be the final boss. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, this one. Oh my god, these platforms, man. Very cool, like, gimmick, but very frustrating at the same time. Ugh. There we go. Ow. Okay, I'm running low here. Ow. Okay, that was pretty good. Can you please give me a platform next to the weak spot? Oh my god. How many more of these you got? Oh, it's on the crown now. Final phase. Let's go. No, there's more. Of course there's more. Oh my god, please. There's... Oh, okay. Are you serious, man? Yeah, I have to do all of those phases over again, don't I? Or at least just... Are they gonna make me do the... Yeah, okay. Of course they are. No. That's... Bitch, stop spawning on top of me. Oh my god. I love contact damage, I love contact damage, I love contact damage. My favorite part of any game. There truly was a mother siren, yeah. They're finally the seventh siren. And she's a fucking bitch. Come on. It's hard to dodge. That's fun. I'll be real, I might go buy some auto potions if this boss ends up being too much, because that final phase, it's less the problem with the actual boss fight. It's more just like the moving platforms and stuff just Makes that so frustrating. No. Yeah, cool. Fuck off. Anytime, lady, anytime. There we go. I mean, I guess.
Let's go.
Only turn on the shield when we need to. Is like the idea, I think. You see what I mean though, right? It's just like the platforms are kind of the problem more than anything in this fight. Ow. Okay. Just gotta keep turning the shield on and off, I think. It's like a big brain idea. Let our magic recharge. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Ow. Yeah, you can't like... That is the one thing. You can't like turn it on, turn it back on. There's a little bit of a delay. There we go. Okay, that was good. Let me add it. Okay. Right, now we're here. Nice. Oh, that's close. go. Okay, this is where we use one of these. She's gonna do the laser beam now, right? Big laser? Wait, no? Yeah, now she does it. Okay. Can you cut it out? Okay, there we go. Okay, nice. Was that it? I also blow up when I get beat up. Good. Let's go. Okay, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. I had to lock in a little bit. Rawr. How could you defeat me? Risky Boots had you fooled from the beginning. That's our cue. Uh-oh. She looks like bad news.
Everyone, listen.
The Empress Siren has been feeding on your life force. What? We could stop her, but first.
Take your magic back.
Oh, we give their magic back and then we whoop her ass. We all beat the shit out of her now. Use your magic to reclaim the life force she stole from you. Haha, idiot hag. Wait a second. Wait a sec. But I just realized that Roddy is there. What? Is this the part where we realize where we learn that Roddy was actually a half genie like the whole time? My new body. I was invincible. How could I be defeated? Not everyone you fed on was a half genie. Oh. What? Your new body was rotten to the core. No offense, Roddy Tops. None taken. Yo, so that's why. Okay. I thought there was gonna be this cool plot twist where it's like Roddy actually was a half genie the whole time, just like a half zombie, half genie. You should watch what you eat. My restoration was incomplete because the half genie force was poisoned. But she said you were the one who was... Risky Boots lied about everything. You kind of get used to it. Life everlasting was mine. Roddy is my favorite. Roddy is probably my favorite half genie as well. Always has been. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. The ship took too much damage. It's going down. Get Roddy Tops out of here. Hurry. What will you do? The Empress drained Risky's life force. With the Empress destroyed, maybe she... There's no time for this. Risky Boots could not have survived. We don't know that for sure. If there's even a chance that she's still alive, I have to find her. You're determined to stay?
I understand.
Go. I will see to the others. We save her every time. She fucks us over and we save her every time.
That sounds like...
Oh, sorry guys. Whoops. We really are too much of a goody two shoes. Yikes, Scoobs. Looks like we're cooked. Zoink, Scoob. Nice job. You made it.
Indeed.
Not only that, she saved Risky Boots as well.
Why bother?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Sky. Because Shantae's a good guy. That's why. And that is that is the real answer, yeah.
Sky!
She's just too much of a goody two-shoes.
Wallow! Roddy Tops!
Can't wait for the next game where she screws us over again. Not just them. Harmony, Plink, and Zara and Zapple too. Yes, every one of us is fully restored and good as new. Not all. Risky.
Found her like this.
But I can't tell if she's... No, she's fine.
Filthy hands off me.
Yeah, she's fine.
You're alive!
Of course I am. And all the... And all of you better back off right now. Simmer down, sister. Yeah, Shantae just saved your life. Even after you tried to blow us all up. Psst, psst. She didn't do anything special. The runt was just playing the part I gave her. What's that supposed to mean? I created the Half Genie Festival to lure you all here, so that the Empress could feed on these 5 fools. In exchange, I got my hands on the airship. I'd convinced Her Highness that your life force was contaminated, not worth taking. Not a difficult task given your performance on stage. Risky, you cared about me.
Don't flatter yourself.
You were just the ace up my sleeve. I kept you nearby in case the Empress tried to pull a fast one. But like a childish oaf, you kept getting in my way. I had to keep these 5 mongrels caged long enough to drain 1 drop each. And that includes the undead bag of bones you call a friend. 5 actual drops of half-genie life force, and she would have been invincible. Hey, that makes me a hero. I figured once I had the ship, I'd blast the Empress and whatever's left of those sirens into quivering puddles of jelly.
So you could get yourself a ship?
And why not? I'm the queen of the 7 seas. I deserve the very best. You got rid of the sirens. I got a new airship. Everyone wins. Speaking of, where is my new airship anyway? There had better not been a scratch on it, or you'll all pay dearly. Risky
Why do you
boots.
have to be so selfish?
I keep hoping against hope that you'll turn over a new leaf. That someday we can work together as a team and try to make a difference in this world.
Silly girl.
Weren't you paying attention? That's exactly what we did.
Man? Ready my bath.
And make it extra hot this time.
Mommy has a headache. Balls!
Don't you dare leave without me. Nah, she loves you. She's definitely a tsundere.
Put me down!
She's just a tsundere. She won't be too happy when she finds out what happened to her ship. With that behind us, we should make sure everyone's alright. And the arena's back in town, pretty much ruined. But there's still some time to host the Half Genie Festival somewhere else. You seriously want to resume the festival? Why not? We could move the festival to Tree Town.
Hey,
Or Armor Town. How about both? We could perform days at Armor Town and evenings by torchlight in Tree Town. Who's with me?
Come on!
Let's do it.
I'm in.
I'm ready for a real vacation. Sky, you did absolutely nothing. And maybe I can get a decent room this time. With me on stage, we're sure to be a fire hit. I'd like to spend some time with those scientists. Let's take this vacation again.
More from the top.
This, to be honest. The day was saved. Before long, it was time to return home. We're not gonna see the. You're not gonna show us the schedule. Or you're not gonna show us the
First vacation, it sure was a deep
celebration. Huge missed
so
opportunity.
much. Huh? You have a big job ahead of you. Everyone here needs your help to rebuild, so always do your very best.
Before you go, here. This is for you.
What's this? Your mother's scrapbook. I can't accept this.
Safe travels.
Ugh, can we just go already?
Can you at least give her a moment? She's trying to say goodbye.
Who died and put you in charge?
Ow!
Tyrant!
That's my hair!
Can't you two just get along for a change?
Let's see how you like it. I love it. Sick.
Women, am I right, fellas? Drinks coffee.
So long. Have a safe day. Thank you for everything.
Goodbye.
A brick. A brick. Thank you so much. How will I ever repay you? This is really too much. You should keep it. Yo, okay, that's actually it. Yeah, wow, actually we stopped like right at the end. Let me turn this down like a little bit. It's a bit loud. Yo, I gotta say, I really do like the cutscenes. Like the anime cutscenes and stuff. Really nice. Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Where would I put this? I would definitely rank this higher than Half Genie Hero. That much I will say. I liked the dance powers a lot more. I liked the transformations. They felt a lot more seamless. Just basically having the transformations be like buttons rather than having to do the dance every time you want to transform. And then having the dance powers be something else entirely. I like that change. I think most of like my gripes about the game were just like skill issues, to be honest. I think my only like big complaint with this game was the seer power. That's basically it. I think everything else was fine. All the other stuff was just kind of like, you know, skill issue. Like dying and losing all my progress. Yeah, like I honestly think the only big like real oversight was the seer power up. It was like the only big like design choice I didn't agree with. But in terms of like game for game, I definitely like this a lot better than Half Genie Hero. I wouldn't rank it higher. I definitely wouldn't rank it higher than Pirate's Curse. But this might be my like second favorite, like after Pirate's Curse. I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's not to say that like Half Genie Hero was bad. I just kind of felt that Half Genie Hero was kind of like meh. It was kind of whatever. Like I just didn't find Half Genie Hero to be a super memorable. Whereas this game, just under 8 hours. Not bad. That's pretty good for a first time through, I think. Yo, bonus image. That's cute. Take a screenshot for Twitter. Rip Plink. Even the Sirens have better powers than her. Honestly, true. Unlock the hula costume. Hula costume? Is this like the other games where it's just like you can play the same game again but with like a different with an alternate outfit? I guess we can check it out. I finished like way sooner than I thought I would, so not the mini game costume. Oh, yeah, I think you're right. They probably just reused it from the... Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. There's Legacy version. Play the game in its original unaltered form for fans of the 2019 release. Greater challenges includes additional content and map features, full deck mode, all monster cards, rule breaker mode, equip up to 50 monster cards at once. That sounds insane. Beginner mode, you can't lose. Enjoy super strength, unlimited health, and plenty of hints. I love Plink so much. It sucks she gives me 3 billion headaches. Yeah, I like Plink as a character. Like, she's very cute. I like how she has the anime face and stuff. She has the anime thing, but wait, I'm curious now. I kind of want to see what the hula outfit was about, though. Let's hit Legacy just to kind of see. Oh, it's literally just the magic run. More magic, but less defense. So it's like you take more damage, but you can cast more magic. Okay, that's not that interesting. Does this game have any DLC, I wonder? I don't think so. I don't think it does. No DLC. So there's no like shit like Half Genie Hero where you could buy like the ninja outfit and have like a different playthrough. There's no like risky DLC or anything. Okay. Extras. Windscreens? Oh, you can watch the movies again? Oh, this is just like the art gallery. Okay. Wait, it tells you. Complete the game with 100%. Complete the game with 100% items at high speed. Oh shit, should we do a speed run of this at some point? Complete the game wearing the hula costume. Complete the game at any percent at extremely high speed. I'm actually curious to see what the times are for the speed runs. We might have to do that at some point. Okay. Yeah, a bit of a shorter stream today, but we'll talk for a bit. Hold on. We'll talk for a little bit. We'll talk about Half Genie, no, Seven Sirens. I'm getting the names mixed up. Yeah, honestly, I think my only like major complaint with the game is the seer power up. Everything else is like, seems pretty standard for Shantae games. Like, all my frustration was just a part of playing a game for the first time and kind of getting owned and a bit of a skill issue. But other than that, I really like this one actually. If you look past, like, this is like second playthrough going forward, like much more enjoyable experience. And I think you could say that about a lot of games, honestly. 100% is crazy though. I feel like you explored a lot and still only had 50%. Yeah, that is true. If like beating the game fast is one thing, but beating the game 100% fast, that would be hard. That would be tough. I would need like a guide for that one. You definitely need some sort of guide for that, or I'd have to grind that a whole bunch. What are some of the highlights for you guys? I really liked I think the stuff I really liked was I liked the art style. It's like the art style of like the monsters and like the characters themselves was the same, but like the art style of the characters while they're like talking to each other was like a bit different between Half Genie Hero and this one. And like, I liked the game. I loved the game visually. Like, I loved the cutscenes. I thought the music was also pretty good. I couldn't tell you. I don't know if I would say it's better or worse than Half Genie Hero. I want to say slightly, maybe a bit better than Half Genie Hero. Overall, yeah, a very solid entry in the series. I had a lot of fun with this, actually. There were definitely some bumps here and there. Mostly just, again, the seer power. Getting owned by a couple bosses, but, you know, that's to be expected when you play something for the first time. But yeah, what about you guys? What was your guys' highlight? I know some of you have never seen a Shantae game before, so, but I mean, that doesn't mean your opinion is any less valid. You guys have heard me reference Pirate's Curse a lot. Shantae and the Pirate's Curse is one of the first games I ever streamed. So if you're ever curious and you want to see what that game is all about, we did a playthrough of that as well. Though, just to pre-warn you, the quality of my streams was a lot worse back then. So expect some scuffed shitty ass audio. I like the plant siren. I also like the plant siren. I think the plant siren I want to say the plant siren was my favorite. Actually, let me Shantae and the Seven Sirens. Seven Sirens. Yeah, there's the water lily siren, the coral siren, the tube worm siren, the angler siren, the octo siren. There's the lobster siren, which was the girl we met at the end who was like a mute. She couldn't talk, and then the empress siren, of course. Oh, but like the empress siren also had a nice design. But yeah, honestly, I think I have to agree. I think my favorite siren is probably the water lily siren. Yeah. With the tube siren being like second place for sure. The rest of them were like kind of whatever. I'll be real. It's kind of, the rest are kind of whatever. I think Seven Siren fixed a lot of issues I had with Half Genie Hero. What issues are you talking about? Because honestly, it's been such a long time since I played Half Genie Hero. It's like I'm kind of struggling to remember a lot of my issues with that game. I remember Half Genie Hero being a bit more of like side story. Like there was a lot more like in between stuff between story stuff in Half Genie Hero. And I think that was like my main complaint with it. Like this game only took us 3 parts, and I want to say Half Genie Hero took us like 4. I feel like Half Genie Hero outstayed its welcome just like a little bit more. Yeah, let me pull up my YouTube actually. We did stream it this year though. That's crazy to think of. Or actually, it's been a year since we streamed Half Genie Hero. So yeah, feel free to like weigh in and tell me what you think of between this game and Half Genie Hero, because I honestly forgore. Like you don't leave the action to change forms, and the stop time power gets kind of old quick. It's also shorter, which yeah, Half Genie was really long. Time stop power. Oh yeah. I know. Yeah. That's true. I remember that now. You did have to use the time stop power like a lot, especially in like the final dungeon to do all the platforming puzzles and stuff. Yeah, I do remember that. Now, mind you, I'm not going to say that like the new dance powers in this game are like super well thought out either. Like if you boil them down, they're also like pretty basic. Like it's just kind of like, you know, if you see a tree in this room, then you use the plant power. Or if you're in this room and you see a electronic thing, then you use the spark power, you know? It's not anything like crazy in depth, but you know, it gets the job done. But yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree with the transformation powers being tied to buttons rather than like having to stop everything and do the dance power. Totally agree. That's the way it always should have been, to be honest. Like even thinking back to the original, like Risky's Revenge, where you have the monkey power up. They could have just easily had the monkey power up be, you know, a dash button. Where it's I like that in this game they made the transformations like actual like seamless. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like the power ups are seamless. You don't have to like stop everything to transform. And then they had like the more powerful abilities linked to like something where you had to, you know, stop and because obviously it'd be really OP if you could just like spam the heal, right? And there was no like cast time, I guess is the best way to put it, for your magic. Having to wait to use a power when it's the main gimmick is I totally agree. And this is like when I was talking before about the Grim Guardian or Gal Guardian is like having to at any point in the game where like it's all your momentum is killed. It just feels so bad and it feels unfun. Like when one of your characters dies and you have to go, like the other character has to restart. It doesn't make any sense to me. It would be so much better and way more fun if just, you know, the character died and then you just, you know, pick them up in like a second or something, like clear out all the enemies first and then revive them, rather than just having all your momentum killed and have to restart all over again. You could argue that like, oh, like, but that's like the challenge. It's like supposed to be more challenging that way. But yeah, well, it's also not fun. It's not like a fun gimmick either, you know? Fun is way more important than challenge, in my opinion. Insane take, I know. I think having fun with video games is way more important than, you know, internet brownie points of being able to say, you know, I beat this game with my hands tied behind my back. I actually beat this game with my controlling only with my feet, actually. I beat you know, Dark Souls 2 with the Guitar Hero controller, actually. Insane take, I know. yeah, overall, definitely like this game a lot better. Again, not saying that Half Genie Hero was like a bad game. It's just it's kind of like it's been the most forgettable of the Shantae games I've played so far. Like Pirate's Curse, I love Pirate's Curse. You know, I loved the gimmick of like Shantae just being a regular human, and then you having to use like actual conventional like weapons and stuff as your power-ups. Like that was cool. And then Half Genie Hero, like you got your magic back, and then like the magic was kind of like Half Genie Hero kind of went back to the roots, or having your powers be, or transforming with the dance powers, which again is fine. It's just like after playing Seven Sirens, I'm like, this is the way Shantae like almost always should have been, you know? Just having the transformations be like actual abilities rather than like a spell you cast or like a form you assume. It feels way more smooth. It's way more satisfying. I like challenge, me personally, but I mean, I'm a Lobo Corp player. What does that mean? I know what Lobotomy Corp is, but I don't get what you mean. I don't love backtracking, but that's just in general. I don't know if that's the main point of Shantae. Well, Shantae is a Metroidvania, so like backtracking is, you know, that's just like part. That's just part of the. That's just part of the genre. Like you're always expected to go back to places you've been before with different powers, and then you can like get new stuff or like heart pieces and stuff like that. I like when games kick my shit in. Beating the challenge is fun to me. It shows I grew as a player or whatever or whatnot. No, I agree. I agree. Like if a game is like too easy, I feel guilty, and I'm like, I need to make this harder. I need to like put some kind of handicap on myself. But like to an extent, I'm also the kind of player that gets a bit frustrated sometimes. I also tend to get a bit frustrated sometimes if a game is like really hard. It's kind of why I'm always skeptical to play games I've never played before on stream, especially games that may or may not be difficult. Because I feel like sometimes I can fly off the handle. Like it's why I picked up Frontier. No, that's totally fair. I guess for me it depends. It's like what kind of mood I am in that day. You know, if I'm really in the mood, if I'm really locked in and I want to challenge, I'll like, you know, I'll pipe down and I'll lock in and we'll try and beat it. But like using Gal Guardian as an example, it's like that was a game where I hit a breaking point. Like the game frustrated me a lot, and then after trying so many times, I'm just like, okay, I'm at the point where if I'm pissed off. If I keep playing, I'm just going to be playing worse, and I'm just going to keep. So it's important to realize that as a gamer, it's important to realize when you've hit the point where you're tilted, and playing more would be a waste of time because, you know, you play worse when you're tilted, and you gotta take breaks. It's important. You might be completely different from me. You might not be like you might not. Yeah, you might have like way more patience than I do and not get frustrated as easily. And honestly, that's that's the best kind of mentality to have when you play games. I honestly wish, I think my mental is like my main thing that keeps me from being like a god tier gamer, like from being like unstoppable gamer. It depends on the day, really, you know? Sometimes I'm in the zone and like, you know, I'm a bit more resilient when it comes to hard games, but sometimes like, man, some games you gotta know when to call it quits, and, you know, step back, take a breather, go in for next time. I'm still thinking about Gal Guardians, and I'm like, damn, I'm like right at the end. I'm like right at the end of that game. But then again, like, we were also streaming for 5 hours, so it's like it was already past my usual stream time anyways. But yeah, part of me also like regrets it a little bit. I'm like, man, maybe I should have just kept playing, because I mean, there's not much of that game left. Maybe we can get like the secret ending or something. There's probably like collectibles and stuff. For me, it's based on scaling. Like if it eases into it being really difficult, I might. But if the scaling is all over the place, it pisses me off. Yeah, that's what I mean when I say it depends. It might just be that like certain things upset me are an unreasonable amount. Like I think the big reason why Gal Guardian made me feel so upset as opposed to a game like Hollow Knight is that the controls feel so much worse in Gal Guardian. And I think a big reason why that game upsets me so much is because like it feels like you don't have as much, I'm not as much in control as I am for a game like Hollow Knight. Whereas if I die in Hollow Knight, I can tell you exactly why I died and like what I could have done to change it. Whereas opposed to Gal Guardian with like the shitty controls and stuff like that, I'm just like, I feel like I did everything I could, but I just like, I got hit anyways. And I think that's the stuff that makes me, the lack of control is very frustrating for me. Again, using like Omega Strikers as an example, like when you have really bad teammates that throw, or when you have teammates that flame you for no reason, that is an aspect of gaming that you cannot control. You can't control what other people do, and the lack of control is the frustrating aspect. The only game that's got me to rage quit today is Rocket League. I unreasonably hate Rocket League. Why Rocket League specifically? Can you give us a bit of insight, or is it just like, have you ever played Hollow Knight, by the way? Like I'm not saying like Shantae is like if you like Shantae, you'll like Hollow Knight, because it's definitely not the same thing. But I mean, they're still both Metroidvanias, and you know, it's definitely not as haha funny as Shantae. It's definitely a bit more serious. It's a bit more of like Soulsy vibes. I tried to play one time, never again. I have a friend who's like really good at Rocket League. He's like pretty high rank, or at least he was last time I talked to him. I don't know if he still plays or not. I know he was always really into like racing sims. Like I think he has like the whole like racing, like the steering wheel controller and everything. Now my friend, it's like his favorite game. He's got hundreds of thousands of hours in it. Yeah, I have a similar friend, yeah. I remember one time my nephew was over. He apparently he was really into Rocket League. He was trying to show me how to do all like the flying and stuff and like the flips. It's hard. Doing the flight and the flips and shit in Rocket League is hard. It's like a whole nother skill set. I can really see why it's like an esport, because it's there's no other game quite like it. There's no like transferable skills. It's all just like it's its own game. You really gotta lock in and learn how it works. makes me play with him. He had to learn to be as good. I had to learn to be as good as him in half the time and keep up in games with him. Did you have to? Did you have to though? Like, I understand where you're coming from, but I honestly feel like if it's a game that if it's a game you don't like playing, it's never going to become a game you like playing, even if you get really good at it. Not the Force Duo, but it's like his favorite game. Well, tell his ass to get another game where you both like it's not like friendship is not a one-way street. Like if you guys just want a game to play together, then you guys should like figure something else out or play a different game. Unless your friend is the kind of friend where he's like, I only play Rocket League, and it's like because I understand, because it is a competitive game, right? And competitive games, it's one of those things where if you take a break from it, if you take a break from Rocket League and then you get rusty and then you like you're not as good anymore. So like I understand the grind of like one tricking one game, but if your friend only plays Rocket League and you don't enjoy Rocket League, then you're just gonna have to have a conversation with him and be like, look, I fucking hate Rocket League. Can we play literally anything else but Rocket League? Like, I don't know. Does he play any other games? Anything at all? It's like having a friend that like only plays League of Legends, and they're like, hey, you should download League of Legends with me, and you should also download League of Legends and get to Challenger rank, because I'm Challenger rank. So can you like go ahead and get really good at League of Legends in like a week, so that you can rank up to Challenger, and then we can like duo? Wouldn't that be really fun? That's like insane to me. It goes both ways. We make him play Valheim. He doesn't like it. Okay, that's never mind. You guys are meant for each other then. If it goes both ways and you also make him play games he doesn't like, it's like it kind of is your fault then. I think this is what they call a toxic relationship. I think this is. There has to be some kind of compromise. But I mean, if you were also making him play games he doesn't like, then I mean, I guess you kind of deserve to play Rocket League with him. We have very different tastes. So he's like the comp. He's like the comp sweaty Rocket League player, and you guys are like messing around with your quote unquote comfy cozy murder Minecraft game. No, Valheim is based actually. It's like the only like cozy crafty game I've ever spent like lots of hours into. I don't really like sports games, me personally. I don't know, the Maddens and the FIFAs. Is that the kind of game he plays? I'll be honest, if your friend only plays Rocket League and sports games, you need better friends. Ugh. I would. That's gross. That he needs to play some better games. I'm just gonna be dead ass with you. If you're only playing Rocket League and Madden and FIFA, you need to get your ass out of here. I'm not playing any games with you. I'm sorry. Sports games are so bad. Why paying for the same damn game? No, but this time it's different because they have this player from current year. Crazy. Definitely worth paying $80 again. Oh, but this this NBA game has LeBron James in it, so like you have to play it. LeBron James. He also played the old COD games. I play COD games for story. He plays it for multiplayer. Who the fuck plays... People play COD for the story? Do people do that? Now keep in mind, I am not a shooters person. Campaign. Wasn't COD the one... COD was the one game where that had the actor in it, right? Kevin Spacey or whatever. He was in one of the campaigns, right? Is that COD or is that something else? Is it like Battlefield or whatever? Halo 2. Yeah, I know people definitely play Halo for the story. I know Halo is a bit more story oriented. But yeah, I guess I never thought to think that, COD has a pretty good story. I know a lot of people played Call of Duties for the zombie mode. It was like which does sound kind of cool, cuz it's like it's kind of like a roguelike mode, right? It's like a tower defense. It's kind of like a base defense kind of mode where you get power-ups and stuff. It sounds kind of cool. Back when I was in high school, that was like the only thing people talked about. Like everyone played Call of Duty Ghosts, and they played the zombie mode. The Modern Warfare original trilogy and the Halo trilogy, my beloved. Yeah, we're definitely different kind of gamers. I was never really into shooters that much. I think the only shooter we played like a bunch growing up was 007 GoldenEye, which you've probably never heard of. Hello. Hi Kuro, welcome in. Oh, actually, I guess there is one game my friend and I play, Valorant. Okay, yeah, you guys are the worst. Yeah, you guys deserve each other. You guys play Valorant? That's absolutely disgusting. Never speak to me about video games ever again. The most toxic shooter as y'all's common game is crazy. What's what's more toxic, Valorant or Apex Legends? Wait, hold on. I'm more of a single player FPS kind of player. I think me too. Like I really liked Doom 2016. I haven't played Doom Eternal, but I did really like 2016. Like yeah, I like to play GoldenEye, which honestly it's kind of crazy to think I haven't played GoldenEye yet. Maybe I should. Maybe GoldenEye soon. Played a little bit of the GoldenEye GameCube game when I was little. You've never played you've never played GoldenEye? For sure, Val. It's a Riot game after all. That's true. Ever tried Ultra Kill? No, I have not played Ultra Kill, but I've had lots of people say it's good. Yeah. It's the one it's like the boomer shooter where there's like a there's like a million things going on. I've seen some of the gameplay. Yeah. One of the few things you could never get me to play with you unless you were a really cute girl. League of Legends, Valorant, and Apex Legends, and probably Stardew Valley. Those are like 4 games you would never get me to play unless you were a cute girl. That's about it. Man, like the people who like only play League of Legends, it's like, oh, man. How do people go through life like that? Just but is 2x KO a possibility? What's 2x KO? I always think of Super Hot when someone mentions Ultra Kill, even though they're totally unrelated. Super Hot is cool. I remember I was at a friend. I remember having a memory of me hanging out with a friend at a friend's place and he was playing Super Hot and it looked pretty cool. Oh, the League fighting game? Absolutely not. No, that's probably never gonna happen. I haven't even gotten into the fighting games I said I was going to play, like Grand Blue Fantasy. But speaking of, I still have I bought that leverless controller. I still haven't used it. The fighting game arc will happen someday. I just don't know. There's so many things I wanna get good at first. I told myself if I wanted to get good at RTS games before I got good at a fighting game. Ew, not 2xKO. I heard the button mapping was terrible. Oh, is it really? Yeah, have any of you guys played the new one? I've seen a couple people on Twitter talk about it. Like I know they just added Warwick or something, so I've just seen a bunch of women on Twitter thirsting over Warwick. That's about all I've really seen about the League of Legends game recently. Still better than Nen Impacts, to be honest. At least 2xKO is probably 6 buttons. Proper 6 buttons. Meg out soon in Grand Blue? Yeah, I saw that. I saw the trailer. The Shark Girl. I don't know anything about Grand Blue Fantasy, so I don't know all these. I don't know any of these characters really. I've never played the gacha game. My first introduction to Grand Blue was when I used to play Shadowverse, and there was a couple sets where you got to you could play as the Grand Blue Fantasy characters. Like I remember the Dragoncraft deck had Gandagoza, and he was like super OP. Gandagoza was an insane card. He had Rush, and he did like 10 damage to your face. It was insane. For those who don't know what Shadowverse is, it's basically like if you know how Hearthstone plays, it's like that, but it's like, you know, anime version. My Hearthstone days are over. I used to play a lot of Hearthstone, but every once in a while I think about booting it up just to play the single player modes, which are really fun. That are kind of like they're more of like a roguelike mode. Like what's that called? It's the one where you play as like some of the villains. Something heist, I think it's called the Dalaran heist. It's the one where you get to play as all like the villains. And you got to stop all the good guys, and there's another one afterwards where you play as the League of Explorers. Both really cool. Haven't heard of Hearthstone in a hot minute. I used to play like Hearthstone a whole bunch. Like I have a lot of hours in Hearthstone. I was really into it when it first dropped, and I stuck with it for quite a while. But then at some point I just got really bored with the meta, and I just kind of tapered off and stopped playing. I think the last time I played was when the Western set was out, which was quite a while ago at this point. Last time I checked, there was a StarCraft 2 collab with Hearthstone, so you could play like there were like StarCraft characters in Hearthstone. Like you could have like you could summon like Zerglings and stuff in Hearthstone. It's kind of all over the place now. Like that was pretty cool. I was considering getting back into it for that, but because I am a big StarCraft 2 fan. But yeah, it's just kind of, I think my days of digital TCGs are over. It's just it's a lot to get back into, right? Because you gotta like, it's like a real TCG, or kind of, and with the fact you have to like keep up with the meta. So as new cards come out, old ones get rotated, and you have to like build new cards all over again. So it's like, it's a lot to keep up with. It's all about the FOMO, right? So if it's like, you got to keep playing to keep up with everything. Otherwise you just, you know, you'll lose track. That being said, Hearthstone does have some cool, or at least it did. I remember Hearthstone used to have this really cool mode called Mercenaries, where it was kind of like a roguelike character building mode, which was really cool. But that game mode died out, so that really sucked. And now you're kind of just left with like, you know, regular Hearthstone. But you know, it still has some of the cool single player modes, like the Dalaran heist I was talking about. Maybe that's worth. You never know. We might boot it up to see what's going on. I do miss Hearthstone because I do miss playing Hearthstone. It is I mean, it was a very fun card game. I'm a big card fan. I'm a big card game fan. Yeah, just like, you know, just kind of the meta just kind of got boring, and I just, you know, lost interest. As a gacha player, FOMO and me are my best friends. Ain't that the truth? The FOMO in Uma Musume is like insane right now. It's insane because of the expedited schedule. We're trying to catch up with the Japanese version, right? So like banners for characters only last like 2 weeks at most. And then the next one drops. Like, now we have Gold City, but before that we had Fuji Kaseki, we had Fuji Kaseki, and then like a couple of days later they dropped the Gold City banner. So it's like the slowly drip fed content is crazy in Uma. Like you could miss out on a horse you really wanted just by like, you know, not playing for like a week or like a couple weeks. It's insane. The only card game I got into was Inscription. Does that count? I mean, it has cards. Isn't it more of like a roguelike? Isn't it more like it's kind of like Slay the Spire more, isn't it? That doesn't really, well, it's like, I guess it's like similar. It's like a single player card game. I guess it counts. The only thing I really know about Inscription is that apparently the game doxes you at the end. It's like the only thing I know. I'm sure that's been changed since then, but I know before there's like a part in the game where a character in the game will like read out your like the name of your PC or something. That's about the only thing I know about Inscription off the top of my head. It does look pretty cool. I remember watching somebody play it. It's does look like it'd be a pretty cool game. Maybe not for stream though, just because I would be a bit scared of doxing myself. You guys might think I'm crazy, but I was honestly thinking about maybe getting back into Dead by Daylight. The main reason I quit DBD was because there was this big update that was happening that was gonna like make the game even easier for survivors and make it way harder for killers. And like the game was already being pretty like unfun for killers. Like the game was like starting to get really hard for killers on average. Killers is the only game I play, or killer is the only role I play. I've played a couple like off stream. Like I queued with Ryuka a little bit as Survivor. So surviving with friends is fun, you know. But I would never play Survivor by myself. That's insane. That's crazy person behavior. But there was such a huge backlash with all the anti-tunneling, anti-slugging mechanics that the developers decided to postpone that whole update. So honestly, I was thinking maybe I should get some games in before like the game actually gets worse. Like the game gets really bad. Because apparently they're gonna be nerfing a whole bunch of perks, whole bunch of good perks, which is gonna make the game harder. I don't know if I want to play the new killer though. You guys might have missed it because I haven't streamed it in a long time, but there is a new killer. There's the Krasu. It's you don't have to force yourself as long as we get to keep Nemi Wheeze. I think what I'll do is, yeah, don't worry, we'll keep Nemi Wheeze. It's my favorite, one of my favorite emotes. I might play some games off stream to like see what it's like. You know, if it still feels bad, I might not, but I don't want to get your guys' hopes up or anything. But you know, I just want to mention I've been thinking about it. I've been watching some more videos about it. You know, watching some people play it, and I'm like, I miss DBD. I kind of miss playing it. I miss having a game, you know, where I can take out my frustrations on random people on the internet and kill them in horribly violent ways. No promises or anything, but you know, I'm saying it's a definite maybe. It's definitely a maybe. And I mean, what better time to stream DBD than October, right? Which usually there's some kind of event in DBD for Halloween. Maybe I should, yeah, maybe I should wait for an event. Usually there's like there's some kind of Halloween event for DBD. Maybe soon, like a week or so. You never know. You never know. Maybe you'll see it on the schedule next week. We'll have to see. But anyways, I think I am going to wrap it up for tonight. I know, a bit of a shorter stream. I honestly didn't expect Shantae and the Seven Sirens to be over so quickly. I didn't know we were like right at the end. But regardless, I hope you guys liked hope you guys like Seven Sirens. I certainly had a lot of fun with it. I know that there is like a newer Shantae game. There's Risky Revolution, which apparently came out for the Game Boy Advance, which is kind of crazy to think of. Maybe one day we'll get a Steam port of that, and then, you know, we'll play that. Or maybe we'll get like a new Shantae game soon. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe someday we'll get an actual new Shantae game. When did Seven Siren come out actually? 2020. 2020. You know, it's been a couple of years. We're almost in, actually shit, we're almost at 2026. I mean, we're definitely due for a new Shantae game, right? Maybe. Let me see. Shantae Risky's Revolution. Yeah, Shantae Risky Revolution. It came out 2025. Okay, never mind. We already had our new Shantae game. we already got our new Shantae game, didn't we? Wait a second. Is this game like out? Yeah, Game Boy Advance cover art. Hold on. Releases. Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PS5, Windows, Xbox One, Xbox Series 1. Wait a second. Oh shit, wait, the game actually is out. What the heck? Risky's Revolution is out. Oh. It's on Steam. Okay, well shit. There is a new Shantae game. Scrolling down, first two reviews are negative. That does not bode well. That does make me think of when we're gonna get like a modern looking Shantae game. I mean, probably not for a while now that, you know, I mean, we technically did get a new Shantae game last year, or actually this year. Well, I guess it technically got canceled originally. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe we'll get like a new Shantae game. Maybe. You know, with like modern graphics and stuff, or like in similar style to Seven Sirens. You know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, I think I will stop it here for tonight. I know a bit of a shorter stream, but thank you guys for watching. I should have this VOD up on the YouTube. Let me shout out the YouTube. We'll have our completed Seven Sirens playlist. If you're on YouTube and you watch this far, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button and hit the funny notification bell so you don't miss any uploads. Here's the Twitter. A good place to keep up with all things Grim. I post a schedule on there, usually at the start of the week, like Monday, Tuesday-ish. Yeah, and I post random stuff on there, random things like pictures of my cat, fishing for my single likes on Twitter. Make sure you check out the art tag, #Grimpart, if you want to see lots of cool art of yours truly. Fuji, go live right now. I've been thinking, because I know some people have asked me, they're like, when are we going to get like a cat cam? And I've been thinking about how I would make that work. But the problem with my cat is like, he doesn't stay in one place usually. Like sometimes usually when I stream, he hates the sound of my voice. So if he's in this room, he'll leave. And he'll go to my bedroom so he doesn't have to hear me. If he like hung out in the streamer room, then it would be a bit easier. I guess the real answer is, if I wanted to show you guys like live footage of my cat, I would have to do like hand cam streams or like cooking streams, because that's when he like, whenever I do something on my desk that's not playing on the computer, he comes up and he bugs me all the time. Like he has to be in my business all the time. I think that's the only way we would get him to like reveal himself. So maybe I have to do like some hand cam streams. I don't know what I would do though. I'm worried I would dox myself on accident. But it is something I've been thinking about, doing the I've been thinking it's something I always think about, trying to get like a cat cam set up. Like, I don't know, maybe putting a webcam on top of the TV in my living room that points at my futon that he sometimes sleep on. I think that's the best we could get. Yeah, anyways, follow the Twitter. Here's the Discord. You should come join the Grimcore. It's another good place to keep up with the stream. You can grab the Twitch roll so you get notified every time I go live, and you can keep tabs on all the other socials in there as well. The YouTubes and all that. And sometimes we do fun stuff, like we talk about games, and sometimes we do watch-alongs. Like the last time we did a watch-along, we watched season 2 of the Uma Musume. And I'm thinking next week, at the start of next week, I'm gonna put a poll in the Discord to see what kind of spooky movie we watch for next week. I'm thinking like the usual time, like 7 p.m. EST on Sunday is when we'll have a spooky watch-along. I'll make a poll at the start of the week just to kind of gauge interest and see what you guys want to watch. So yeah, come join the Grimcord and watch some spooky movies with us. But that is it. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please do stick around though, because I'm gonna open up the Twitch and see who else is online today. Stream was a bit shorter today, so maybe we'll see some new people online. Maybe I can finally raid some new people when I'm not streaming at, you know, when I ain't streaming at DGen hours. Let me have a look. Cozy's online is playing some more Mario Sunshine. Or Galaxy 2, I mean. You know, the one before Mario Galaxy. Oh shit, you know what? Somebody else who's online who I've never got to raid before, they're a new VTuber. They also happen to be one of my VTuber siblings. We're going to raid Luna Tepes. She is a vampire VTuber. She is a model sibling with yours truly. Looks like she's playing Mario Kart Deluxe with her community. And it's also her birthday, so go wish her a happy birthday. Our raid message is gonna be raid. Oh shit. No, I canceled the raid. That's not what I meant. Luna. Yeah. Think of a cool raid message while I type this out. What the fuck? He hates Luna. Okay. Ret to go. No, let's do a we'll do a happy birthday raid. Yeah, there's your raid message. If you don't have the raid emo, you can spend some channel points to unlock it, or you can use whatever emote you want. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys next week for some more streams, some more spooky stuff. We got some slots open now because, you know, we beat Shantae, so we got another slot open for whatever else next week. So stay tuned on the Twitter, on the socials. Go say happy birthday to Luna. Please be nice. I've never interacted with her before. She doesn't know that I'm a sibling. We follow each other on Twitter and stuff, but you know, just you know, new person. Please be nice. Be respectful. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week for some more streams.